In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars Vintage Collection Remnant Stormtrooper from the Mandalorian. Hi there, Star Wars collectors. Welcome to another Bossk's Bounty video, and welcome to my review of the Remnant Stormtrooper from the Mandalorian. He is part of the Vintage Collection, and as you can see, he's looking very nice there on his card. So without further ado, let's take a look at that card. Let's get Bossk out of the way. Alright, so this is the Remnant Stormtrooper, and as you can see, he is on that Mandalorian chase with a red background, as most Stormtroopers are. We've got the Kenner logo at the bottom there. He looks awesome, doesn't he? We've got a nice image there of the Remnant Stormtrooper, which looks like a promo image. Looks a bit like the area where the deal goes down for the child. So very nice indeed. And you can see there he's got all his dirty weathering and everything. I do like the Remnant Stormtroopers and the concept of the Remnant Stormtroopers in terms of, you know, the Empire is pretty much finished. It's on its knees. And there's just the last remnants of the Empire. And yeah, they're all pretty beat up, aren't they? So back of the card, we got VC165 in the line. We've got the rest of the figures of that wave with the old wave or the previous wave. We've got the Vintage Collection logo there. Disney and Hasbro at the bottom. All the other gumph that nobody really cares about. And yeah, let's get this character open and check out the figure. Alright then, so here is the Remnant Stormtrooper out of the packaging, looking pretty damn awesome, I've got to say. And yeah, I do love this figure. I have heard some jokes going around about this figure in that essentially it's just the Rogue One Stormtrooper, which it is of course. And if you kept him for long enough, he would just go yellow anyway. But I think this figure's got a little bit more to it than that. It's got some nice battle damage on the shoulders and on the helmet and everything. And on the chest plate, even down there on the legs. Looks pretty awesome too, and even as far down as the feet and the ankles, even some bits on the feet there. So yes, you could argue that if you left a Rogue One Stormtrooper out, he would end up going yellow like a lot of the Stormtroopers do over the years, but I think it does have a little bit more to it than that. And it is also a fair bit different to the Sand Trooper as well, in terms of, I think this one does capture that sort of rustic, old look, you know, sort of beat up look about it. Looks pretty awesome to me. Obviously it comes with the standard blaster that all the Stormtroopers come with, but I do like the look of this figure, and he's going to go very nicely with the troop transporter that came out, and he's obviously going to go very nicely with the Mandalorian and the Cara Dune figure as well. So just looking there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the Rogue One Stormtrooper so you can just take a look and see for yourself that essentially it is exactly the same sculpt that they've used. One thing to notice about the Remnant Stormtrooper is the vents on his helmet are actually black, whereas this one is blue. So you can see there. So it does have some subtle differences, and of course obviously this one's got all the damage and everything going on with him. But we're not here to talk about the Rogue One Stormtrooper. We're here to talk about the Remnant Stormtrooper. And yeah, he looks pretty awesome to me. Very nice figure indeed. In terms of articulation, it is going to be exactly the same as that Rogue One Stormtrooper. And of course, it being a Vintage Collection figure, you are going to expect it to have full articulation, which it doesn't disappoint in. So the head is on a ball, the shoulders on a ball hinge. Obviously they swivel as well. You've got the elbows on a ball hinge with a swivel. You've got the wrists on a hinge and they swivel. You've got a torso full movement. You've got legs on ball hinges. You've got the split at the thigh. Knee hinges. You can kick right back like that. And of course you do have an ankle hinge with a swivel as well. So plenty of articulation. Quick look at the weapon. Pretty standard blaster. All black with a little silver flash. Something that we see a lot with these figures. So the only thing that I do have a complaint with this particular sculpt or mold or whatever you want to call it is the knee joints. Whenever I try to move those, they do feel like they're going to snap. You can really see in there that you have to sort of be really careful with that. Maybe even loosen it up a little bit, because that little pin there, I think I've had it snap once before when I was trying to do it. I think it was on the Mimbam Stormtrooper, which again uses the same sorts of joints. And I actually snapped one. So you do have to be a little bit careful. But there he is then, guys. What do you think of this figure? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, thank you very much for watching this review. Hit the like button. It really does help the channel and the video. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the little notification bell. And we shall see you on the next one.